debuting here tonight, Brandon Smith.
All right, Brandon Smith, he's a debuter from Dante Rivera at BJJ, and he's a purple belt. Welcome to Arena.
And next up in the red corner, debuting here tonight, Sam Hoke.
All right, Sam Hoke, he is a debuter here as well. He's from Rising Tide Academy, and he's a purple belt. Oops, sorry, Sam is actually a blue belt.
Actually, the only blue belt on the main card here. Also taking this match on short notice. Good on him.
Ooh, nice Uchi modded a snap there by Brandon. He goes for the jumping gilly.
Brandon been real active recently.
All right, so Brandon's abandons it, goes into this front headlock position here.
Cute little jump over.
Another ashtray attempt. That's what we call it, going straight to mouth.
If my memory serves me correct, Brandon Smith has a couple fights under his belt, so he should have good cage awareness here as an MMA guy.
All right.
Sam looking to take a double scoop. I'd like to see him use this to work off the K guard.
He's trying to set up his pre-K.
Pre-K, as I referred to it before.
Pre-K. Pre-K.
I'm going to be using that a lot.
Yeah, see, if you just turn that knee down to the mat, it would have been a lot better than just opening up that card.
Ooh, that was a nice knee cut there all the way through to north-south.
Yeah, controlling that head too, so he can't get that card back.
Yeah, you have to have some. Could be an armbar attempt here.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I like that scoop
that
grip Brandon's got.
The elbow
Step
in the
over
back
the face.
is real tough. But Sam was aware, got his elbow back. I do like the way that Brandon's shifting up the pace a whole lot. He explodes for like a second, but is calm and sort of on cruise control for the rest of it. Brandon's corner's calling for an anaconda. But I think Brandon's pretty happy to grind out some of these positions.
You gotta pull him back.
Drives that back out again. His corner's not very happy with him right now. They told him not to be cute. As uncomfortable as this looks, Sam looks unbothered.
I'd like to see Brandon pin. There it is. Pin a leg with his legs there.
All right, Brandon's around the legs now. In the side control, trying to move to maybe knee on belly, but Sam's got that knee up pretty high, trying to block it.
Brandon, take your left hand, put it on his hip, and walk to north-south. You won't be able to turn it.
Brandon's corner calling for north-south again.
When you do that, use your right hand, come over the top, grab his armpit, and start stripping. You got it. Nice, Americana.
Oh, he's got an Americana going from Mount
I
here.
think Sam's getting his head underneath the elbow, so he's pulling it back in.
Yeah, a little Americana threat to help him get into mount there. As a non-heavyweight, that can be hard to finish from mount.
Yes. I think Brandon's trying to set up a head and arm choke now. But Sam has extremely good head awareness. He keeps moving it back and forth to survive submissions.
Yeah, he's got great defense so far.
Back to the theme of the night, head control and arm isolation.
Who would have thought?
Can you replace your left foot with your right knee?
Back threatening these front chokes is Brandon.
There's an option for like a Japanese necktie there. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
No, you'd love to see.
Yep. Oh, here we go. The
Tap.
armbar attempts.
Good head
Oh.
control.
He's got
We got that.
too.
Yep.
Scissor choke.
The scissor
Yep,
choke.
got the
Oh my
scissor
god.
choke.
His
I mean,
legs
that
are
was-
shaking. He's squeezing. He's
He's
squeezing.
using a Kimura as well to control it.
It's going to be hard without the forearm. But he uses it to transition to north-south.
Brandon was paying attention to his corner there and decided to do what they said, but I think that choke was way closer than his corner could see from their angle.
I think it was like Sam, he barely was starting to turn his head sideways, and sometimes that can alleviate some of the pressure instead of just being square on the windpipe.
Yeah. That scissor choke's a touchy one.
Yeah.
Sam with back control there. Time for the first round.
Gracie Basics making a comeback.
You know, with all the close guard play in this undercard there, and even a little bit in the main card.
What is old is new again. Little shit talk maybe between competitors or pleasantries exchanged.
And for an outside trim there was Brandon. And this is where that MMA experience plays in. It looked like he was looking for a lift off that high single, but just didn't really have good hip positioning there to get it. Back on the cage.
Sam's gonna need to bulk his foot back there.
Yeah, we'd like to see Sam stagger those legs before he gets trimmed. Or thrown.
I think Sam might be able to get his guard back this time.
He cannot just stay there. He's got to get active. Brandon is a top-heavy player, so he's got to stay active with those off balances there while he's got the chance.
Brandon's base is also proving to be very difficult for Sam to off balance. So
Brandon's corner, calling to put him back supine. Yeah, I think that was a good call from his corner, especially with that outside passing. Inverted
We got a
charge.
triangle working
he might be
here.
able to get Brandon a little confused here.
Yeah, I mean, Sam's doing the right job. He's got to get his body underneath Brandon's to be able to have that angle here.
I'd like to see him pinch those knees a little bit more to get that shoulder into the neck.
Maybe Sam could reach down and grab Brandon's right arm and pull it through. He might be able to finish his triangle. But he's going to be so slippery because he's a shaved head and he's shirtless. It's going to be real tough.
That's why I keep that hair long.
He's in a reverse mount here.
I'd like to see Spats make a comeback against the shirtless boys, please.
Brandon lacing the legs to mitigate that bridge there.
Corner's calling to roll to his back to get into the inverted guard instead. I don't think Brandon wants to do that though. I think Brandon just wants to stay on top. I don't think he wants to risk going to his back.
I do really like Brandon's footwork. Because one thing that I've noticed that he's been doing is his hips stay parallel to the ground almost no matter what he's doing. So when he switches feet, when he moves around, he keeps them flat. Probably a big part of why his base is so hard to move.
Brandon was looking for a body lock there, just couldn't get it. That's okay. Looking like he's getting closer to a choke here, really pummeling those hands.
And he really wants that body triangle. Doesn't quite have it, but he's still keeping that foot to his hip.
I think he's not very flexible down there.
Oh, there we go. And he's
There
got
we
it.
go.
Coach,
Never mind.
curse.
Yeah. He was trying to do an awkward angle, but he just needed it to be like center.
Yeah. When you're flat on that back and you have someone else's back, it's
Ooh,
hard
this
to
looks-
get from.
I'd like to see him use this position to switch arms to get choked. The Sam might be uncomfortable, but I don't think he could get choked. Just maybe head crush.
Sam using the cage here a little bit.
I want to seesaw those hands back
Yeah.
to try and get that choke. Sam's doing a good job of also moving his head.
Maybe an elbow prop would be helpful for Brandon. Sam riding low on the back. Brandon's head is above Sam's. We saw in the last match there that that's hard to finish that choke when your head is so high above theirs.
Right under for choking.
Or right on the shoulder, like a nice cousin's family reunion picture.
I know. Looks like we're just going to end this round here with Brandon as a backpack for a while.
Never really seen the cage walk to defend the back, but it seemed like it was able to delay any sort of attack there.
I will say Sam did attack pretty solid inverted triangle choke attempt
Yeah.
Yeah.
to Brandon stay calm and slid out of it.
Round 3, submission wins or draw.
All right, so round 3 here. So far, 0-0. If someone gets a submission here, they win. No submission happens, then it's just a draw.
Brandon chose to corner Sam into one of the pillars, which I think was a very clever move. Yep.
Ooh,
Lift
touch
it.
backwards.
That overhook is only really useful if you can keep your hips sort of clear.
And
The
you
second
got,
Sam got his hips close, he was in prime position to get lifted.
yeah, especially when the underhooker has their hands clasped, kind of overhook isn't really useful there. Brandon's corner calling for north-south choke.
He's electing to go to the mount instead.
You know, north-south is working for him in the beginning, and his corner keeps calling it, but he keeps just he sees something in this mount.
Nice, Brandon. Keep cutting, Brandon. Use this thing on the high man. If you feel like you're gonna lose it.
Sam's got his arm across the hip, or at least he did have it across the hip, which was hard for Brandon to isolate that arm. Sam now pushing on the hips, getting his other arm back down, making a little bit of space. I'd like to see him get a little bit more active with his legs. Maybe need an elbow escape.
Yeah, Brandon decides to switch off into side control here.
Put the pressure on. Try to survive. You're in that same skill. Let's have it, man.
Sam got to watch his posture there for that seated guard there.
I think Sam's trying to time a triangle or a kimura or an arm bar,
Yeah.
but being against a shirtless opponent, that's going to be real hard.
Yeah, like he's just waiting for that. He's kind of allowing a guard pass to happen, and then he's trying to throw up his legs for a possible arm bar. All right, Brandon steps up. Nice knee on face there by Brandon.
Very physical opponent, coming from that MMA background.
Hey, now you got that arm isolated. Let's focus. Halfway through. Now get your arm under his elbow. Get this rear guard all the way
I
up.
like that elbow pickup from Brandon.
Brandon looking back to his corner, didn't quite hear what they said.
Oh, we got arm triangle here. Yeah.
Sam
tight
is
for a second.
very defensively sound.
Little scar fold.
Nice
a
little
little
scarf
dangerous
action.
against someone like Sam. I think this is something. This is just an opportunity for him. If he can pull his elbow to the mat real hard and start turning, he might be able to expose the back. I know he's kind of gripping his own leg instead.
Yeah, that scarf hold was real good to defend against any of Sam's legs coming over the top.
I will say from Brandon's perspective, if he's using jiu-jitsu to continue to prepare for MMA, this is a very good performance.
Oh, that looks like a pretty tight choke that he has here.
Anaconda. I think Sam's favorite trap right now.
You got it,
It looks like Sam had a little bit of space there.
Sam keeps pulling his elbows down to his hips. It makes it very hard for any shoulder connection to his neck.
He keeps putting his hands down to the mat. I'd like to see him get connections and pull himself in instead like that.
Your right knee replaces your left knee. Start coming in. Come on, Brandon.
Another arm in.
Another arm and guillotine attempt here.
Nice call out from
We're hearing
Brandon's
some
corner.
noises by Sam here.
I think it's turning into a little bit of a neck
Yeah,
crank.
it's almost like turning into like that executioner type.
And there he falls.
Ooh!
That was very Gary Tonin-esque. Going from that guillotine to the back over the mount.
Sam's right arm is on the hip, able to keep him away.
Ooh, right into that arm saddle position, trying to break the grip here for just a Hail Mary armbar attempt here. Oh, I mean,
Brandon's teammate saw something that he does in training a lot and called it out to him.
I think they wanted to push him over and maybe try a leg lock or push him over and do something else. Not quite past the end.
And after 3 rounds, we end in a draw. I'm very excited about